Shettima, move decimal points backward twice.
Shettima, move decimal points backward twice.
Express the following percentages as decimals and as fractions. Decimal as fractions. Now 40% means 40 out of 100. Cent is a French word. Cent, C-E-N-T, is a French word that represents 100. So percent means per 100, for every 100. So if I say 40%, it means 40 out of 100. So I will go like this. 40 out of 100 means 40 all over 100. This is the numerator, the number on top, and the number below is the denominator. Numerator, denominator, numerator, denominator. So I'll write down the numerator, 40. But there's something we must bear in mind, that for every whole number, you have a decimal point in front. For instance, 40 is the same thing as 40.0. Just like 5 is the same thing as 5.0. 20 is the same thing as 20.0. 16 is the same thing as 16.0. 40 is the same thing as 40.0. So when you are dividing by multiples of zeros, it's easy. You just shift the decimal point backward.
Shettima, move decimal points backward twice.
Division, you shift backward. Multiply, you shift forward. So this means that you're going to shift this thing backward by the number of zeros. The number of zeros here is 2. So there are 2 zeros here. Since there are 2 zeros here, you are shifting it backward twice. 1, 2. So this is the new position of the point. So I'm going to rewrite it as, that means 0.40. This point here, 40. So 0.40 to decimal. Also, if I want to do 49% to decimal, I'll also write 49 all over 100 equals to 49 all over 100 equals to, I write my 4 and 9, 49, and then I shift it backward because it's the same thing as 49.0, right? So I shift backward, 1, 2. The new position of my point, it becomes 0.49, 0.49. 15% is simple. Let's try something different. So as for 6%, same thing. I'm going to write 6 all over 100. And then equals to, I'll write my 6. Remember, it's same now 6.0. So that means that I'm going to shift it back twice.
Shettima, move decimal points backward twice.
Because it has 2 zeros, 1, 2. Shift it back twice. If it were to be multiply, I'll shift forward, but divide, I'll shift back. You see, this is it, 1, 2. Don't make a mistake. Drop one number at a time, 1, 2. And I'm left with an empty space here. So this empty space represents 0. So I'm going to rewrite it 0, and this is my 6. This is my point. I'm going to write it here. This is off because I've shifted it backward. So it becomes 0.06 or 0.06. If you want to leave it as fractions, 40% is still 40 all over 100. So we have 40 all over 100. This is fraction already, no need for decimal. All you need to do is to break it into its lowest term. To break into its lowest term is 0 and 0. 0 cancels 0. You're left with 4 over 10. Then what can go in 4 and 10 at the same time? 2. 2 in 4 is 2. all over 2 in 10 is 5. So 2 all over 5. 49% is 49 all over 100. There is no common thing that can go between 49 and 100, so your answer is 49 over 100. Let's jump to 6%. 6% is 6 all over 100. So there's no 0 to cancel. Let's rewrite it. 6 all over 100. What is common between 6 and 100? Let's try the smallest number, 2. Can 2 go in 6 and 100 at the same time? Yeah, it can, because this is an even number, this is an even number, so divided by 2 and divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is going to give us 3. 6 divided by 2, 3 all over 100 divided by 2 is 50. How do I know it's 50? 10 divided by 2 is 5. 0 divided by 2 is 0, so my answer is 3 all over 50. So that's how you change from decimals to fractions.